Hello, this is T. Chapman 500. Welcome to NASCAR Racing 2003 season. Today we are at an early alpha version of a racetrack that I'm building. Don't overshoot this hairpin. Yeah, Oh, I need to do this. Yeah, without anything not on the racing surface, it's fairly hard to drive this thing. And if you're wondering about the setup, right now it's just a straight copy-paste from Watkins Glen. Don't hit that. Yeah, so, this is gonna work. Maybe. Actually, I think I could go through that faster, but we are now on the spiral. No! It's hard to tell when this thing ends. Getting some pretty impressive speed out of this. And here comes the fastest chicane in the game. Don't hit that. Alright. Full throttle. There we go. Decided to do something a little bit different this time. Instead of an oval, how about a road course? This track is just under 3 miles in length, measured from the center line of the racing surface. I guess I deserve that. Yeah, have fun getting the spiral right. Well, it'll probably be easier once I get the stuff around the track in, because then we'll have some reference points like rumble strips. Boy, if you get that exit wrong, you're gonna lose about 4 or 5 seconds here, I guess. The wheel gets really light on that hill. And that's not gonna be the only hill on the track. I did not mean to shift directly to first gear. Oh, that was a bad exit. By the way, rumble strips are banked 5 degrees. Oh, I beat my best lap time by, what, half a second? I think the steering is a little bit compromised. And, that pit box is in the wrong location. I'll bring you back in once I get to the entrance. Okay, I'm, at the entrance of pit road. Nothing bad happened. Oh. Limit's 35. Perhaps I need to change the track.ini so that those guys are on the correct side of the wall. Done. Looks like the pit box is a bit too far out. Yeah, the pit stall is set too far out. Okay, so I added a little something to the track. Let me just navigate to it and I'll bring you back in a couple minutes. Okay, here's what I added. Well, it's not finished yet. Okay, we are back, and I added something more to the track. You will see it in a couple moments. Actually, a couple minutes. You might be able to see it now. Here comes the spiral. Ooh! I did not see that coming. No, don't spin out, don't spin out. Oh dear. Perhaps I should have approached this from the other direction. Here we go. This is what I imagined this part of the track to be like. Have fun! Alright, I was a little bit more tactful in how I did the transition from 0 to 150 feet. Still quite steep. And apparently this is quite blind. It's not going to be as blind once I'm through with it. There we go. Ooh! Ouch. That's much better. I'm afraid we're not going to get a lap time though because, well, I need a better system for that spiral transition. Now, you might have noticed that I've been making progress on the track starting from just before the start-finish line, moving backwards. And that's because of the spiral. I want to get the details around the spiral complete first, then the rest of the track. And I already have an idea of what I want that section of track to look like, from about where the spiral ends to the front stretch. So the front stretch was done first, except for that little bit before the hairpin in turn 1. And then I started working backwards. Also, I'm really bad at commentating and doing other things at the same time, so sorry if there's a bunch of places where this video gets cut. Well, unless I'm showing off the lap, of course. Car's getting light, or I should say the wheel's getting light. Oh, and by the way, this turn actually does tighten up in the second half, or just before the second half. Let's see what type of lap we get. I slowed down a little bit too much there. We're not getting a lap in. Alright, let's try this again. Take 2. Overslowed again. Yeah, hairpins are a big weakness for me at road courses. By the way, this is a 150-foot climb. It's gonna be greatly reduced once I'm done with this section of track. Don't hit that. There goes my lap time. Let's try this again. Nope. Reduce the steering ratio because of that hairpin. There goes my lap. I think I put that rumble strip too far back. And of course I'd forget to shift down. Still a decent lap. Alright, let's see how this works out. Much better. Let's see if we can get a good lap time in. Looks... well, I don't think it's the best lap, but it'll have to do. Okay, I've decided to make one more change to this track before I end off the video, and you are about to see that change, as a helicopter flies overhead and distracts me. So this elevation here is not final. It's just something I added in as a transition to the spot that does have the finalized elevation, and I have to be very careful around here. So, yep, from about here all the way down to the end has been finalized. And as you can see, this spiral is not as steep as it was before. And I have this section of the track completed. Need to watch out because of that thing widening out. So, yep, everything from the top of that hill all the way down here is finalized, but after that little hill on the front stretch, nothing is finalized. Alright, so just to be clear, let me just drive up to the section where the elevation is finalized. And by the way, there will probably be sections of the track that are this steep. But this section is probably going to be downhill. So, let's see. So, I believe this point right here, from this point, all the way to this point is where the elevation has pretty much been finalized. though I'm going to put in a bit of banking in the spiral and sort of fashion that section of the track like I would an oval track, simply because so much of it is like an oval anyways. Why not? So from about this point here, all the way to, say, here is going to be all uphill. Then from about here, all the way to about here is going to be downhill. Then this section is level. Then this section is mostly as you see it now. But say starting right about here is when it starts rolling to the right to sort of go into the turn. Right now I think it rolls in the opposite direction. That's definitely going to be fixed. And I'm definitely going to need a few 3DO files to make sure that all of the infield areas are filled in. And I guess that'll do it for this video. So, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next video. This is T. Chapman 500 signing off.